What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ronald, aka the Boy Game Bruh, and I got carried away with a little adult money, some Kickstarters. Asmodee sent me some stuff, but we listen and we don't judge. So, I have another board game haul for you guys. It's gonna be random order, so yeah, let's get right on to it. All right, the first game I have is Jisogi. This was a Kickstarter that I got. I did not think this was gonna come this early. I kind of got this today, and I'm very, very excited about it. I'm very, very happy. This is a anime studio game. I'm gonna let you guys see the back. This is by Good Games Publishing, and it looks really, really nice. I've already seen a couple of reviews about it and everything, and I'm ready to dive into this one. The next game I have is Inkwell. This is a 1 to 5 player game where you are trying to fill in your actual Inkwell and you're triggering powers and everything. This is from DVC Games and it looks really, really nice. It looks really cool. It's a small box and I like the artwork on this one a lot, so I cannot wait to dive into the Inkwell. The next game I have is Pacts. This is a 2-player game. I believe this is like a trick taker if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. 2-player game by DVC Games. I think you were trying to take over territories and whatnot. And I think so. I think it might be a trick taking game. I'm not really sure. Looking forward to playing it. Saw some great things about it, and I'll let you guys know my initial thoughts. The next game I have is Wine and Cheese. I saw this at Gen Con. It's a 2-player game where you are trying to get wine and cheese. I heard about beer and bread. I'm looking for beer and bread as well. This one you are trying to get some wine and cheese, I'm assuming. But Pegspiel, they do a lot with the 2-player games. They always do a good job to me. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be disappointed with this one. The next game I have is an expansion to Dice Throne. Y'all know I love Dice Throne in this house. This is the Mystic Brawler. This is one of their newer heroes that they've come out with. He looks really, really, really cool. He has some defensive stuff. He'd probably go crazy. Y'all know I love Dice Throne. I just must add this into my set. The next game I have is Superstore 3000. This was on sale on Amazon. I believe it was like $10 if I'm not mistaken. This is from Space Cowboy Games. I'm not really sure about it. What's going on with this? I think you're trying to build a super mall. It looks like it. Yeah, super mall. You're trying to get money and everything, but you can't beat a $10 game. It took a little bit to get, but y'all know Amazon is slow. But overall, I'm very excited about this purchase. The next game I have is something I seen at Gen Con, and I was like, I gotta get this. This is Positano. This is a 1 to 4 player game where you are trying to build buildings, you're trying to block out people, you're trying to bid for different spaces and everything. It looks really, really, really nice. I enjoyed the explanation from the lady that she gave me. So I was like, let me go ahead and get this. But they were trying to sell it for $50 there. I found it for $30. What's going on? But glad I waited and got this one for cheaper. So I just have to wait. The next game I also seen at Gen Con, I seen a bunch of people playing it. It looked really, really neat. And that is World Wonders by Arcane Wonders Games. I think this is an older game, but it was a table full of people. I was looking, it looped me in because y'all know I like a little player board and triggering little abilities and everything. It looks really, really nice. It's cool, little artwork. And I heard there's like buku expansions for this. So if I like this one, of course, I'm going to get the expansions for the game, but can't wait to play this one. The next game I have is, well, the next few games I have are sponsored by the op. I reached out, they sent me some stuff. The first game I have is Frenzy Falls. This is I believe it's a party game where you're trying to cascade, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering it correctly. Small box, nice artwork. Y'all know I love a card game, and I will let you guys know my thoughts. Next game they sent me from the op is Oasis, New Life on a Distant Planet. This one is, I'm not really sure what's going on with this one. This has a lot of aliens and everything. Just like you're going to be able to chain abilities and whatnot. Looks really pretty neat. Kind of like a card builder to me. That's what I'm gathering from it. Clever change, maintaining life cycle, 1 to 5 players, 60 minutes. Big shout out to the op games. The next game the op sent me is another new title, and it is called Everdell. This is a plant-based game. Like you're creating potions and everything. I know the box was kind of big, kind of thick. Look like you're creating potions and brewing things, and look like you are making combos. There's a solo mode on this one as well. So yeah, big shout out to the Op Games. The next game I have is Torchlit by Play Games. Big shout out to people at Asmodee for sending me this. I played this at Gen Con. It was really, really fun. This is a card game where you're trying to go to the end of the dungeon and score the most points. And that is really cool. And I really, really liked it. And a review is coming down the pipeline already. And the last one is one of the biggest mama games I have ever gotten in my entire life. Big shout out to Asmodee Games. They sent me this. Just give me a moment because it's huge. I have the Everdell complete collection. I don't know where this is gonna fit at on my shelf, but huge box full of Everdell with all the expansions. Y'all know I love me some Everdell. I never got to play all the expansions, so this comes with the complete editions with the good pieces, just the everything, the storage and whatnot. Very, very, very big box. I'm gonna do an unboxing with this one. Super, super excited to play this one. And big shout out to Asmodee Games, man. And that wraps up another review. Again, big shout out to the people at the Op Games for supporting my career. Big shout out to the people at Asmodee Games for supporting my career. Big shout out to Game Nerds for sending me my stuff really, really quickly. Just shout out to Adult Money and spending it wisely. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. It's your boy Ronald, and I'm out of here. Peace.